We're still focusing on our theme for today. And the theme is God will transform us. That is the assurance our Father is giving to us, that He is able to transform us from grace to grace. Whatever your situation is now, our God is able to transform you from nothing and land you into His grace. But before that transformation will take place, I think we need to realize that we are just visitors here, as I always say. We have to make it our mission to live a life that is aligned with our Father. That whatever happened today, we know in our heart 100% that we will make it to heaven. Because when the time comes, there's no if or but. And the Lord is not going to judge us on what we do on a face level, but in the absence of people. When people are not around, in a secret place, what we do, that is what our God is going to use to evaluate who we are in Him. He searches through our hearts to know how we genuinely know who He is and how we adhere to His will and His rules. In order for the Lord to transform you from grace to grace, you need to first of all know that you are just a visitor here. So anything that you are doing that you think is not aligned with God, I beg of you, Akoko family, we need to make it to heaven. Therefore, we have to allow the Holy Spirit to speak to us, to guide us, to lead us. Because without that, we are nothing. We will just fall apart. We will be led astray because of the pleasures of this world. In order for the Lord to transform you from nothing into His grace, we have to adhere into His will. We have to make it our mission to obey the Holy Spirit and to hear what He tells us that we need to do. Sometimes what He tells us, that's not what we want to hear from Him. But when we obey Him at the end, we realize that that was the right choice and the right decision that we have made. Because even when you allow yourself for the Lord to use you, as He said, the time will come, He will tell you He doesn't know you. So using yourself as a vessel for the Lord to use you does not give you the assurance and the ticket to make it to heaven. Because our God is pure and holy, and we have to do exactly that. How? Through the help of the Holy Spirit. You can heal the sick. You can do diverse miracles. Whatever the Lord wants you to do, you adhere to do. You do it accordingly. But in your secret place, you do something else. Whatever the Lord uses you to do, that does not give you the ticket to make it to heaven. So our Coco family, I want all of us to make it to heaven. Therefore, anything that we do and we know is contrary to the will of God, I beg of you, just let it go. Let it go and let our focus be on our God and to walk according to how He wants us to be, in order for Him to transform us from grace to grace. And when you have that mindset to have that pure life, that holy life through the help of the Holy Spirit, you will enjoy the goodness of God. Because anytime you go astray, the Holy Spirit will remind you, and you feel all that burden around you, that you need to think and stop and know that you're just a visitor here. Hence, you need to do things that will be aligned with the will of God in order to be among His children. We are still focusing on how our God will transform us from grace to grace. God bless you. You are still listening to Akoko Africa Radio UK, Inspirational Time with myself, AC.